That's a pretty cool little guy. This is a turquoise carving that we have, and this is a little koala. We have a whole bunch of turquoise carvings that are really cute. And of course, a lot of bears and a lot of wolves and a lot of other little ones. And people like putting these knickknacks out here. But I wasn't going to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about this being turquoise because I think I've talked about turquoise before, but there's many forms of turquoise. This form happens to be what they call reconstructed. But it looks pretty good, doesn't it? It looks really good, as a matter of fact. What happens is the reconstructed turquoise is really sand mixed with resin, which of course is plastic, and then formed and shaped and carved into this shape. And you look at it, and quite honestly, I think you would be hard-pressed to tell the difference between this and regular turquoise. At the Native Spirit Lodge here, we have a lot of different type of turquoise. Everything that you can imagine. An awful lot of it is what they call processed. They'll take a piece of turquoise once again and they'll press it into a particular shape and they stabilize it. And stabilization is where you've got a bead that is essentially very, very soft. They'll inject a lot of resin into it, and the resin will keep it from falling apart. And then they'll polish it, and yes, they will, my dear, they will dye it. Yes, and it looks pretty good, too, when it's dyed. Various different colors. This is one that we just got in. I think I spoke about this before, too. This is called olivine turquoise, but actually it's the same stone that peridot is supposed to come from, which is a really expensive stone. And this is the basic matrix of it. It's a beautiful stone. It's called commonly grass turquoise. And this turquoise over here happens to be the real deal. This is called Heshi. And these here are very, 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 very expensive because you can't hardly find natural turquoise that you can shape in this particular shape like that. And we have it in 3 different shapes because some people like the real small ones. But if you ever see a natural old pawn was made by native people a long time ago, that's a really valuable one. I wish I had the one that I have. Well, I don't have it here right now. This is natural turquoise too, and this happens to come, believe it or not, from Africa. This one is Heshi. And this one is $300 because it's natural turquoise. It has coral in it. This is very hard to get also too, that particular type of coral. And this here is just basically stabilized little small nuggets that people like too. But that is not the same thing. And this one over here, for instance, is this is real deal. This is supposed to have come from the res. I can't verify that, but I did get it from a gentleman who claimed it was. And see how these are variegated? They used to wear these in their ears and in different places too, and absolutely beautiful. This is very, very expensive, this particular type of turquoise. You can't hardly find it anymore. And then, of course, there's Sleeping Beauty. People claim that this is the bluest of the bluest of the bluest of Persian turquoise. It's absolutely gorgeous, but well, I'm not sure. I think the Sleeping Beauty mines have been closed for quite a while. But there's a lot of variations of turquoise. I say to people, if you like it and it looks good on you, and it does look good on you. I remember seeing a picture of Sophia Loren wearing them a long time ago, looking just absolutely fabulous. Wear it. Indulge yourself. Native people sure do. Love it. Thank you.